of a story that translates well. You know, it translates from setting to setting. It translates from time to time. For instance, Star Wars on its face is a samurai movie. It literally is a samurai movie. It's the Hidden Fortress. You've got Beowulf, one of the original epics. It's been translated to virtually, so that sort of stuff translates. It's easy to understand. It's the hero's journey. So those things are easy to understand. Horror is easy to understand. I know, Obidus, I've lost you. I'll bring you around. Just wait. Just bear with me. Some things translate. So if I'm telling a story and I translate it to Japanese, or if it's a Japanese story and I translate it to this. So let's again go to the Hidden Fortress. And, George Lucas takes that story and he translates it to English, and then he translates it to the future. He translates it to space. We've still got basically the same story. You understand it. But now let's take let's take an intellectual comedy, okay? And I can't even think of an example because I obviously haven't seen any of them. But let's take some really highbrow comedy, or let's invert it. Let's take some kind of really let's take Gosford Park, or something on its Frasier. Exactly. Let's take Frasier, and then we translate it to Turkish. It's fucking impossible, because you've got translator's notes. Good fucking luck with that, because in Frasier you've got wordplay, you've got pop culture references, you've got puns, you've got references to local landmarks, you've got references to sports teams. It doesn't make sense. And you've just got basic cultural references. It doesn't work. Language-based humor. But that's the other thing. Some comedy does translate. Eddie the dog. Everyone likes dogs. The dog bouncing up and down. Puppies are cute. Three Stooges. The Three Stooges translates great because it's three morons slapping the shit out of each other. Everyone gets that. That's funny. Somebody throwing a pie in some fucker's face. There's nothing to get there. It's the pie being thrown in some fucker's face. But comedy, when it's based on wordplay and it's based on pop culture, it's tough. It's really tough. It depends on a lot of translation, but that's really hard to do. So, going back to Mother, going back to Earthbound, the translator is faced with an impossible task. The writing in Earthbound, I'm certain, is brilliant, because I believe, I don't know, I believe it's written by a really genius, comic author, but you try to translate that, and it's based on Japanese culture, it's based on Japanese wordplay, landmarks, all of that. And I just don't think it works. And even if you like it, I don't think you're getting even half of the full experience, which is a shame. I think it's really a shame that you're not getting the full experience, because even if you like it, you could be getting so much more out of it. And here's another example. Here's a really good example. The characters Wario and Waluigi, right? You know those guys? Well, obviously you do. Okay, so when they introduced Wario, I thought it was just kind of a pun. they had Mario and Wario, and I thought it was like, okay, they just had Mario, and they thought, oh, okay, well, let's just have an evil Mario, and we'll call him Wario. Okay, so it's Bad Mario, and they're like, oh, Wario. And then they introduced Waluigi, and I'm like, what? That sounds so made up, because they took Wario, and then they just tacked Wa on Luigi, and Waluigi, and I'm like, that sounds fucking stupid. It sounds fucking made up. And here's the thing, I started learning Japanese, and the word for bad in Japanese is wadui. So like if you want to say I feel bad, you say watashi ga wadui desu. So if you want to say bad Luigi, kind of, you say wadui Luigi. Waluigi. It's a pun. Get it? And I'm like, that's fucking brilliant. No, it's a good pun. But it's, you have to know Japanese to get that. But if you don't, like, if you don't know that, you're like, that sounds fucking stupid. I know some Japanese. I know enough to like order food, and I know, like, I can demand to be taken to the hospital. So let me try to. I'll beat this guy this time. Watch this shit.
Ready.
I know the secret.
Go.
I'm letting him get an advantage here. It wouldn't be fair if I didn't.
KO. You lose.
間もなく時が灰に変わる
Konnichiwa, Noah-san. Are you asking me or telling me? Ah.
Ready. Go.
She recovers so. He recovers so much goddamn. Ah!
虫けらが目障りな目障りな
Can't help it.
目障りなんだよ目障りなんだよ
KO. You lose.
間もなく時が灰に変わる
He doesn't throw his fireballs in a pattern. He actually doesn't. I've seen him throw them in bursts of 5.
Ready. Go.
Ah, fuck. Damn it. Okay, I've lured him into a false sense of security. Now I can really kick my plan into action. It begins. Oh, shit.
You lose.
Continue.
I'll try one more time with no cheats, but I gotta go back. I gotta take Puppy for Stroll, and then I gotta work.
Select your character.
I think Oreo is starting to understand what I'm talking about, because she just perked up.
Select the order.
Ready. Go.
Ah! Fuck you! Spamming whore! Damn it! God! Ah! Oh!
KO. You lose.
Damn it!
間もなく時が灰に変わる
I know! She spams everywhere.
Ready. Go.
Well, she also, when you try to rush down, she invariably, she rolls through. Ah! This is fucking horrible! God!
KO. You lose.
Oh, this isn't like watching an annoying Shoto, because she spams it way faster. He spams it way faster.
Ready. Go.
Oh, fuck! Fucker! Oh, come on! Oh. And of course, he blocks. One of the only ways I'm ever gonna beat this guy is if I hit those moves, and he's almost invariably gonna block it.
Continue. Select your character.
虜にして差し上げます。
俺が怖いのか
Select the order.
Yeah, this guy is annoying just because he's a spammer. Yeah.
KO. You lose.
間もなく時が灰に変わる
Actually, Ash is a little more fair than the last guy, because the other guy will no-sell anything. Ash actually leaves windows open. He just spams fucking fireballs all the time.
Ready. Go.
殺してあほらえいそこそこだ
KO. You lose.
間もなく時が灰に変わる
Ready. Go.
I've only got 2 meter out of that, too.
面白い
Out of getting crushed from 2 guys, I only got 2 meters. Wow. I've never knocked her out of an EX move. Which is a fucking first. Yeah, I can't believe it hit.
Continue.
Yeah, Ash can't fight. It's the fucking projectile spam. Attack power up, defense up. Power gauge, HD max. I have no idea what I want to do.
Select your character.
Saying Aura wouldn't make any sense.
さあいらっしゃい
That doesn't mean anything. It would be saying I.
Select the order.
Like as in me. He'd just be saying me over and over again.
Ready. Go.
Oh, you fucking whore.
KO. You lose.
間もなく時が灰に変わる
Ready. Go.
目障りなんだよいいぞ
I can't believe I. Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
殺してあげる
目障りなんだ
えいえいほら
目障りなんだよ
See that? 5 of them. It took 5 of them. Jesus!
KO. You lose.
間もなく時が灰に変わる
Ready. Go.
面白い
Oh, fucker! I can't get close.
面白い
Oh!
You lose.
I'm done with this shit.
Continue.
I'm cheating. I seriously got to get back to work.
Select your character.
面白い虜にして差し上げます
すぐ楽にしてやる
Select the order.
I can't. If I go with 75%, she'll waste me and then regenerate it back.
Ready. Go.
She'll actually like get more. That's it.
KO. You lose.
間もなく時が灰に変わる
I'd rather take attack and defense up. The defense might actually help. Defense might help chip damage and keep me in the fight longer.
Ready. Go.
オラ
えい、殺してあげる。えい、
虫けら
えい、目障りよ。
虫けら
I almost had him.
KO. You lose.
間もなく時が灰に変わる
Ready. Go.
いいぞ
Ah, no, don't do this. Thank you, Cleveland. I had to cheat gratuitously, but it's over.
Winner.
Check out my ass. Wiggle, 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 yeah. Our long national nightmare is over. Well, I don't think it was a lot easier. It was like somehow I was able to rush him down. Like I fucking mugged her in the first round. No, in the second round. Somehow I just fucking slashed him to pieces in the second round. Now we're both naked and staring at each other. And Psyche's like, holy shit, you have a penis. I would not have called that. The gate! So let me guess, you're all really mad at me about Earthbound, right? Snake, you've created a time paradox. I will be fair. I have not played Mother 3. How can I? The only way I could do it is to emulate it. Or get a Famicom. And I can't...